mi gente, ¿qué es lo que? Bienvenido a mi canal de YouTube. Si es tu primera vez aquí, te doy la bienvenida. Me llamo Trabajar Brown. En este video yo quiero hablar acerca de las diferencias entre trabajar, funcionar y servir. Muchas veces yo escucho a la gente usando estas palabras y estos verbos en diferentes maneras, en las maneras incorrectas. Yo estoy aquí hoy para corregir esas cosas para que no vuelvan a cometer los mismos errores de siempre. If you happen to be one of those people who make these mistakes, please stay, watch this video from the beginning hasta el final, porque vas a aprender unas cosas that are going to like blow your mind. They're very simple, very easy, and you guys will figure that out today in today's video. If you guys have not already hit that subscribe button, te invito a que te suscribas al canal de YouTube, que le des me gusta al video y que también lo compartas con una persona que puede que esté aprendiendo español también. Y bueno, sin más preámbulos, entremos al video. Okay, so in English we just have the word to work, right? And it means a lot of different things. So it means like to work, like to go to a job, to work like on a project, to work on oneself. Like something doesn't work, it's not working, this isn't working, this doesn't work for me. We use the same word in English, to work, the verb to work. But in Spanish, they are put into three different categories. I guess you could say three different words, which the words are trabajar, servir, and funcionar. And they are all used differently, right? They're all used differently. So the first one we're going to start with is going to be funcionar, right? Funcionar. Funcionar means to work, right? Funcionar, or to function. Funcionar. It means when something is not functioning properly, or it can also be when something is out of order, right? Out of order. Whenever you go to a bathroom, you're going to see a sign that says out of order, right? No funciona, no funciona, out of order. But the way to use this is when something, like I said, is not functioning. Por ejemplo, yo tengo aquí unos ejemplos. Si yo le digo a mi hermana, oye hermana, prende la tele, y me dice, no funciona, usa la computadora, la tele no funciona, right? You wouldn't say la tele no está trabajando. You would say la tele or la televisión no funciona. No funciona. It's not working. It's not functioning. No funciona. So that's why you would use funcionar instead of, por ejemplo, trabajar o servir, ¿verdad? Otro ejemplo, let's imagine you go to pay for your food at a restaurant and you're trying to swipe your card and the card is not working. I would say, oye, la tarjeta no funciona, o la tarjeta no está funcionando, no está funcionando. I remember one time I was working and I had a manager that was coming up to help me because I was like, hey, I don't know what's going on. She's saying there's money on the card, but the card keeps declining, it's not working. And she came over and she did it, and she did it again, and she goes, no está trabajando. No está trabajando tu tarjeta. And I remember in that moment like laughing in my mind because I'm like, no, lo dijiste incorrectamente. Se dice no funciona. No funciona. So whenever you guys do something like that, or you're gonna swipe your card's not working, never say trabajando, just say funcionar. No funciona. It's not working, right? It's not functioning. The car's not functioning, the TV's not functioning, the computer's not functioning, el carro no está funcionando. Like funcionar, to function or to be out of order. So moving on to the next one, which we have trabajar. Trabajar means to work, physical work, or work as in an activity, right? So, por ejemplo, estoy trabajando bien duro. Estoy trabajando bien duro. I'm working so hard. Maybe I'm working on my goals, or I'm at work and I'm working. I'm the only one working. I'm working harder than anybody else in here. Yo estoy trabajando más duro que cualquier otra persona aquí presente, right? Estoy trabajando, right? I wouldn't say, hey, I'm cooking, I'm working, estoy funcionando. Like, no. Nunca, jamás. Estoy trabajando. Let's say I'm a teacher and I'm giving an assignment to students and I'm like, hey, you two guys have to work together. Ustedes dos tienen que trabajar juntos. Tienen que trabajar porque we're going to be doing una actividad of some sort, right? An activity. So trabajar. Tienen que trabajar juntos los dos. If you're working on an activity, on yourself, you're working on something, hey, I'm working on this project, estoy trabajando en este proyecto, I'm working on whatever, estoy trabajando en esto. Or estoy trabajando acá, I work here. Or ella trabaja los lunes, she works Mondays, right? So when you're doing actual physical work or working on an activity, you would use the verb trabajar. Okay, trabajar. Our last and final verb is servir. Servir is to be useful. So if you give me a magazine of some sort and I go, wow, this is so helpful. You know what I'm saying? This works for me. Like, I can work with this. I could work with this here. Like, the one you gave me before, it wouldn't work. But this, I can work with this, right? I can work with this. Esto me sirve. Esto me sirve a mí. Esto me sirve, right? Servir. Esto me sirve. Or I can go, hey, I'm sorry. I know this may work for other people, but this just isn't working for me. Esto no me sirve a mí, esto no me está sirviendo a mí, no me está sirviendo a mí esto. Puede que esto sirva a otros, pero para mí no me sirve de nada, right? This isn't useful for me. This isn't working out for me. Another one you may hear often is when people go, es que ella no sirve, es que él no sirve, ellos no sirven, right? So whenever you hear things like ella no sirve, él no sirve, it's just like they're kind of useless, like they don't add any value to anything. They're just not working out for this environment or for this task at hand or whatever. They're just not working. They're very useless. No sirve. Ella no sirve. Él no sirve. So those are the differences between trabajar, servir, and funcionar. Are they interchangeable? I would like to say que no. I would like to say que no. You cannot use trabajar in replace of servir. Could servir and funcionar be interchangeable? It would really depend on the context, but majority of the time, yo diría que no. Yo diría que no. If you guys may have another reason on why they could be interchangeable, I would love to hear you guys' reasoning down below in los comentarios, because as far as my knowledge goes, y yo no lo sé todo, obviamente, yo no soy la persona más sabia del mundo, del planeta, pero from my conocimiento, yo creo que no. Yo creo que no. So I hope you guys have learned something new from this video. Espero que ustedes hayan aprendido algo nuevo en este video. If this video was helpful for you, por favor, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video. There's so many people out there that make these common mistakes. They're very common among Spanish learners. And by sharing this video, they will be able to no longer make these mistakes again. Thank you guys so much for always supporting. I appreciate you guys for always reaching out. You guys DM me all the time with amazing messages and how the channel is so helpful for you guys, and that really means a lot to me. I'm so appreciative of it always. I will never take it for granted. This means a lot, and you guys are the reason why I keep doing what I do, giving away all the wisdom and knowledge that I have so that you guys can take it for yourselves and become better Spanish speakers. That is el objetivo de mi canal. I also want to talk a little bit before I get off. I want to talk a little bit about the live. So I've been doing live streams lately, if you guys noticed. And as far as this month goes, there's not really any set dates or times that I do them. Normally I go at 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time, but I don't have a set time yet. So whenever I get a set time and schedule and day of how I want to do these live streams, I will post them to the community tab so you guys can know. Some of you guys live in like Africa, Brazil, España, so you guys have different time zones. So if you guys could, like, I'll post in the community tab like where you guys from, where you guys live, so I can know, and we can kind of move based around kind of everybody's schedule. I know it'll be difficult, but we can try to set days for like people in this area, so you guys can come on and practice the Espanol. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get you guys to be able to practice and learn your Espanol. That's what we're doing. So thank you guys so much for always tuning in. Thank you guys so much for all the love, for the support, for the likes, for the comments, for the DMs. I really appreciate it so much. And espero que usted haya aprendido algo nuevo en este video. So that's all I have to say. Es todo lo que yo tengo por el día de hoy. Espero verlos en el próximo video. Que pasen buenos días, buenas noches, buenas tardes y nos vemos. Chao.